Question 27. A cricket is an insect. The male cricket produces a chirping sound. A scientist wants to explore the relationship between the temperature in degrees Celsius and the number of cricket chirps heard in a 15-second time interval. Once a day for 20 days, the scientist collects data. Based on the 20 data points, the scientist provides the information below. A box plot of the temperature data is shown. The mean temperature in the dataset is 0.525 degrees Celsius below the median temperature in the dataset. A total of 684 chirps was counted when collecting the 20 data points. The scientist fits the least squares regression line using the data, x, y, where x is the temperature in degrees Celsius and y is the number of chirps heard in a 15-second time interval. The equation of this line is y equals negative 10.6063 plus bx, where b is the slope of the regression line. The least squares regression line passes through the point x bar, y bar, where x bar is the sample mean of the temperature data and y bar is the sample mean of the chirp data. Calculate the number of chirps expected in a 15-second interval when the temperature is 19 degrees Celsius. Give your answer correct to the nearest whole number. The solution is based on finding the value of b in the equation of the least squares regression line, noting that this regression line passes through a particular point, x bar, y bar. So by substituting this point into the equation, we can solve for b, and then use that to calculate the number of chirps expected in a 15-second interval when the temperature is 19 degrees Celsius. But first, to find the value of x bar. The median of x is equal to 22, and that comes from point number 1, referring to the box plot of the temperature data. Now x bar is equal to 22 minus 0.525, and the second point tells us that the mean temperature in the dataset x bar is 0.525 degrees Celsius below the median temperature. So x bar is equal to 22 minus 0.525, hence x bar is equal to 21.475 degrees. Y bar, which is the mean of the chirp data, is equal to 684 divided by 20, hence y bar is equal to 34.2, and that comes from the third point in the question. Now the equation y equals negative 10.6063 plus bx passes through x bar, y bar, that's 21.475, comma, 34.2. So we're going to substitute this point into the equation and solve for b. So 34.2 is equal to negative 10.6063 plus b multiplied by 21.475, since this point lies on the line. And solving for b equals 2.0864400047. So I left that unrounded. Now when x equals 19, substituting x equals 19 into the formula, now that we know the value of b, y is equal to negative 10.6063 plus 2.0864400047 multiplied by 19. And that equals 29.036 and so on. And rounding that to the nearest whole number, that equals to 29. So the number of chirps expected in a 15-second interval at 19 degrees Celsius is 29.